Hey viewers, welcome to another game as a casual pro gamer. Today we're doing a Diana game, and yeah, we only have one Diana, so that should be okay. Plus it, well, we do have the spectator mode on. Let's hope it will actually start at some point. That would be awesome. It does seem that it kinda lost everything here. Oh, okay, there we are. Yeah, this is no good. Let's try that again. Hey viewers, welcome to another game as a casual pro gamer. Today we're doing a Diana game, and oh, this time it does start. So yeah, that opening was just to show you what went wrong. I thought it was really funny. Anyway, we're going to shut off the... No, that was not the right one. Yes, there we go. We're going to shut off the auto pilot here. Well, the tuning thingy. And we're going to turn down... Sorry about that. The interface. Someone said that I should keep it a little bit higher because he couldn't see anything. But yeah, I can't make it big enough for people on iPods to see something, because I don't want it to be half, the GUI, the HUD, sorry, to cover half of the screen, and with the minimap this big, and it needs to be this big, but yeah, it also already blocks quite a bit of it, and then this part kind of blocks quite a lot if you make it as big as this minimap. So yeah, we're going to follow around Diana, even though there are plenty of other guys on the map, obviously. I will try to keep up with the other lanes, but yeah, we're going to see Diana play. And yeah, this is a 1 versus 2 lane, as you can see. And yeah, I'm going to get outside of the range of all those taunts and jokes and whatnot, because yeah, that really becomes annoying after you heard them a couple of times. Especially the laughs can be very annoying. Anyhow, we're just well, guarding the blue buff here, and yeah, Diana, she knows she's up against two. She sees both of them in lane, so she should be starting to run towards the minions. Dude! Okay, so he's not going into the minions apparently. Already missed one, the experience of one, because she's still at 0 experience, and one of the melee minions died. So Wukong starting off with his jump, and Draven starting off with his stand aside, which is yeah, well, the AoE throw thingy, that one. I think this guy would have been better off with his crushing blow, but hey, whatever. I mean, crushing blow, yeah, well, it doesn't close the gap, but it has way more damage, I feel. This is 30 plus 81, and this is 60 plus 10, so yeah, it does have more damage. It also feels like more damage. On the other hand, this one is easier to land, but yeah, he hasn't jumped in yet, so might as well go for the one that makes last hitting easier if you can't do anything with it otherwise. And wow, lots of damage going down on Diana. But Diana did start off with boots and potions, and this is where the potions come in. So she's going to stay in. It's a little risky, but yeah, his thing was still on cooldown, and by this time she has 150 or 200 health again. So she should be fine. She should of course use at least 2 potions here to make sure that that she well, she stays alive well, with the harassment that's going to come in. So first blood was picked up by, who's this? Jax. Man, I have to get used to the fact that it's on the right side now. So used to it being on the left side, and then you go, okay, that one, and now you have to go from here to here, and that's just, it's awkward. Anyway, Fiora died, and yeah, that is not something I expected to happen, to be honest. But yeah, Fiora can of course easily die in that bottom lane because, well, she doesn't have range, and she's with Ezreal, I'm assuming. Yep, they are together there. And if she wants to get anything done, she needs to move in close. And because Ezreal is always out of range, it's pretty much, well, impossible for her to stay out of range. Well, if the enemy wants to harass. But yeah, well, that's the way it goes if you're if you want to be aggressive in the bottom lane and you're a melee champion. So Diana not doing a very good job, obviously, of getting the minions. That's not her fault. Mostly is mostly the problem that she's just unable to get near the minions because, well, harassment. And yeah, hopefully we will see some improvement in that once she outlevels them, because once she reaches level 6, for example, she gets another 200 damage. Yeah, she gets another 200 damage on her skills, and if she has enough mana, she should be able to at least harass back, or, well, damage back, and probably pick up a kill. So unfortunately was not able to pick up those minions. Those were well, minions that you could actually get. Yeah, with the turret range this small, so only up to like here, it is still not very easy to farm in turret range. Yeah, we see that as a big difference in Smite. For those of you who haven't been following that, those of you who have been following that, I assume you noticed that there is a huge difference in the tower range. And yeah, there the melee minions, they have to run all the tower range up to here, but so with tower range up to here, both the melee and the ranged minions get into that range pretty quickly, and you can pick them up pretty nicely, giving you a better chance of actually holding a 1 versus 2 lane. Yeah, but because the distances are bigger, so the distances between the turrets are bigger, a lot bigger, it is pretty much impossible to farm if you're behind. Or no, it's not impossible to farm. It's just impossible to stay full health while farming. Yeah, Master Yi is not meant for level 1s. He is very good at killing noobs, that is true, because if he gets fed he is super strong, but, well, the problem with him is, in the higher levels, that he doesn't get fed. So if you have problems with Master Yi, that is not AP, I mean AP Master Yi is just super strong. But if you have trouble with with AD Master Yi, then you should really revisit your own strategies and just think about what you're doing wrong, because you're definitely doing something wrong. Because Master Yi just shouldn't be fed, and if you feed him, obviously you're going to have some trouble. So yeah, some more farming going on here. It's not like the most interesting thing to happen, but a great pull there with the moonshine, or whatever it is. Moonfall, yeah. Whatever. I knew it wasn't moonshine, but moonfall. And yeah, she pulled them into turret range and got some nice damage off. But yeah, all of them at half health, so it is going to be risky to go in for all of them. And Diana actually taking the risk there, and yeah, not coming out ahead in this. No! Okay, she almost got killed there. I don't think she knew how close she came there. Oh man, is she going to pick up a kill? Oh, come on! No, she's not going for that. Oh man, she's not going for that. That would have been an excellent kill, and that ultimate is not going to do anything except damage some minions. Damage him quite heavily, actually. Huh. So he is going to push the lane pretty hard. And hello, says Malphite. Come on, Malphite. Do the damages. There he goes. Yeah. Easy kill for him. And we are going to watch some other lanes for a moment. So it is Master Yi with, who's this? Jax? Wow, 2 melee champions. Against Asriel and Fiora. Yeah, I don't really understand why they're having trouble, because Asriel, well, I do understand why they're having trouble, but they shouldn't have trouble. That's how I should state it. So, yeah, of course Asriel should just harass them all day long, but yeah, if you're not really the best player with Asriel, then yeah, you will have some trouble, especially against Jax, because Jax has that immune to basic attacks, and that means Fiora becomes useless, and yeah, well, all in all, yeah, Master Yi is just there because he, or is just annoying because he actually, yeah, he closes the gap very easily, and then is going to just destroy faces. Double kill for Jax, and Diana is going mid lane. So there is a ping going off by the red team. Oh, she did she get it? No, she did not land the moonshine. No, the moonlight, I think it's called. This one. Oh, come on! I can't find it. Moonlight. Yeah. So another ignite going down, but yeah, ignite doesn't do anything on its own. And there you go, getting out of that, no problem. So yeah, Diana has been doing a decent job of just farming, well, holding the lane at least. She isn't the first one to lose the turret even, because the bottom lane already lost the turret, and that is pretty amazing, because 1v2 lane should always lose the turret, obviously. But yeah, she's still going to lose it eventually, and I think that's right now. But at least she wasn't the first one to lose. Come on! No! Don't noob it up! What were they doing? They were so passive. Yeah, whatever. So the turret stays alive for now. And Wukong actually in turret range. Yeah, he took some tower damage. And yeah, the problem here is with this small tower range, and I just noticed that. I never really had a problem with it, but... Well, I had a problem with it, but not too much of a problem. That you can tower dive so easily. You can easily damage people behind the turret even. And if you have a larger turret range, like up to here, it would be way more dangerous to do damage to someone who's actually hugging the turret. But I guess for League of Legends this works fine. I mean, I don't really have a problem with it. But that is, yeah, that's a big difference there. In Smite, it's virtually impossible to tower dive or to damage people while they are at their tower. No, don't flash, you noob lord. Oh man, yeah. Diana will have to get out of there. She trades one flash for one flash. And what are we doing here? No, this is Master Yi. Okay, so Master Yi, yeah, obviously going to get killed. And then a double kill for this enemy team. Yeah. So anyway, her turret is still alive. Let's see how the minions are doing. So currently we are at 55 versus the Jax, who is at 30, and the Draven, who's at 36. So she's only 10 minions behind on the combined, well, army that's against her. And their jungler has 55 minions as well. So they're 45 minions up, which is 3 kills. Which almost makes up for the really bad play on whose part? Well, I guess this guy's part. Fiora in combination with that Ezreal, because they go 1 and 6 in the first 15 minutes, which is not great. It is not great. So anyhow, yeah, Diana obviously needs to help out here now, and not going to hit that Q. Really needs to work on hitting the Qs here. And oh, she's going to get one for free. Excellent, a double kill even, and he is going to be fine. Master Yi using his ultimate just to run out. He could have ran out like 15 minutes earlier, but decided not to, and now needed to use his ultimate to do so. So the whole red team surrounding this middle lane, and there goes Master Yi, because he was still overextending like a boss. And are we going to see some moonlight? Come on. Nope. Nope, nope, nope. Not gonna happen. But yeah, she is going to pick up a kill, and she's going to stay pretty much alive for the most part. She's about half health. She has no mana though, and that may actually prove to be a problem. No, for now it is not a problem. And wow, risky! Get out of there! Finally. So Jax has the Rage Blade, and that is going to add quite a lot of damage to him because of his AD and AP ratios. So the mid lane now pushing in, top lane has been taken out, bottom lane actually pushing into the next turret, and yeah, this is going to push the other way, so it's going to push back. That doesn't mean that nobody should pick up the minions, but it means that they don't need to pick up the minions. The lane will be fine. And yeah, she indeed has been doing quite well. Who is Dark Knight? That is Fiora. Our 2 and 5 Fiora just quit the game. I'm not sure, of course, whether that is a rage quit or because she got killed like 5 times. I don't think so, because normally we see those rage quits right after they get killed. So I'm assuming she really got disconnected. But it may also be that, yeah, he just had to go. Or she. Who was it? I forgot. She. It's Fiora. Anyway, it happens that people just start a game and then say, well, it's either 20 minutes surrender or I have to go, man. And that is of course retarded. Games can last up to an hour. Well, realistically you should have an hour available if you want to start a new game of Summoner's Rift. You should play 3v3s or Dominion if you only have like 20 minutes. Although 3v3 normally lasts more than 20 minutes too. But just go a really aggressive champion, and you should either win or lose by 20 minutes. Well, this game also the same deal. I mean, most of the time the game is decided within those 20 minutes. But people don't want to surrender because there's still like a 5% chance they can win, and they want to, well, see how it works out. Of course, in the low-level games, that's fine. I mean, that's just the way it goes. In the low-level games, people make mistakes all the time, so yeah, the enemies only need to make one big mistake for you to come back in most games. And wow, come on! Wow, nice, nice, nice. Lots of kills going off. And oh, yeah, there goes the Katarina. Diana, the only one still alive? No, no, no. Fiora's also, of course, still alive. But yeah, she is not in the game, so that really doesn't count. Ultimate goes off from Wukong. That looked pretty terrible, by the way. I don't know if they changed anything about that. No, don't run into it! Oh man! How much health was that? 25 or something like that. Man, that was close to dying. Never run through damage if you don't need to. So yeah, we kind of are back where we were a few minutes ago. Kind of all of the lanes somewhat in the middle. I mean, this one is now up to this turret instead of this turret, but yeah, this one is in the middle. This one is pretty much in the middle, and yeah, all of the champions were out of the lane, but yeah, not so much anymore. He gets killed again. And still has his ultimate up. He has had that ultimate up for so long now. I'm pretty sure he had it up in the last fight as well, but just didn't use it. Come on. Oh, Asriel, dude. You are so mobile and then you do nothing with that. Anyhow, we're going back to Diana. Diana defending the middle lane here, but a little bit too afraid. Well, there are 3 champions here. She knows that this guy is here as well. And with 3 champions, I guess you need to be a little bit cautious. It is pretty risky to just stand there. But yeah, she is going in on it anyway, and going to get an easy kill here. Wow, that was a lot easier than I expected it to be. And is she going to pick up more? No, 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 no. Not for now. Maybe this one, a little bit of damage. The Q, is it available? Yeah, the Q is up. And so is the ultimate. Come on, just Q them. Oh, she already did. Never mind. Someone had moonlight on them. Yeah, and this guy is going to die again. Wow, he really is not having his day. He died 3 times in a row. He was 2-0 and now he's 2-3. So 7-0 for Diana. And yeah, she just got exhausted there and couldn't really finish the kill on Master Yi. A triple kill, yeah, that's always nice to have, but that's what Katarina does. Once she gets fed, it's very hard to not go well with her. This guy is just mashing his keys, it seems. He's just mashing his keys and hoping that some kill will result from that. Anyway, Diana up top farming it up. She pushed the minion wave back and now is going for that double golem camp. So once again getting damaged here for no good reason. So Diana recalling, Katarina recalling, Asriel recalling. We're all trying to be as farmed as possible, buying some new items. And we currently have that, well, all kinds of different items built. So nothing completed yet. No Rod of Ages, instead going for a needlessly large rod. And not finishing off anything. Giant's Belt, Catalyst. Yeah, you need to change them into actual items, because otherwise they're pretty useless. They're not, definitely not as good as separate items as they are as a combined item. It's not even near the same amount of power they give. Of course, the lucky pick and all of the gold items, yeah, they are the exception to that, because they give you a unique thing that the big item doesn't have. So the item you create with it does not have that gold per 10, sorry. Yeah, people keep calling it gold per 5 and it's gold per 10. I've never called it gold per 5. I don't really understand where that comes from. I guess everything is per 5 and then the gold is all of a sudden per 10. Technically it's just half gold per second, but that's details, right? Because you actually get half a gold per second, and then every time it every time the half ticks, then you get 1 gold, and every time the full ticks, so from 0 to half you get a gold, from half to 1 you don't get a gold, from 1 to 1.5 you get a gold, and so on. So basically it's rounded off upwards, and so it's easy as that. So it's half a gold per second. So yeah, the blue buff here taken by Diana, the enemy blue buff that is, because our friendly blue buff is taken by Master Yi. So trading blue buffs is always good. I mean, it's of course better to have both of them on your team, but still. So it seems that Jax is doing very well, and oh. What the hell? This guy still has his ultimate again. Maybe he didn't have mana for this time. I don't know. I don't know what he's doing, man. So yeah, the Master Yi pushing this top lane and has a pretty big minion wave with him. Katarina coming in to make sure that that doesn't push in. Oh, she's going after the champion. What the hell? You're never going to catch Yi, and now, yeah, they take a lot of damage to that turret. And of course, yeah, Malphite should be able to pick up those minions, but Katarina could have used that a lot better. She's at 107, and her direct opponent, which I'm assuming is this guy, is at the same amount. So, sorry about that. Let me rewind that, because I wasn't paying attention to the fight. I don't know what's going to happen. It doesn't matter. I think it's over here. Yeah, it was over there. So yeah, let's all get caught by tunnel vision here. Let's just try to get the guy that's super behind everything. And oh, she couldn't flash out. So sad. Yeah, indeed, they totally got baited. What the hell? He finally uses his ultimate and then completely misses it. Anyway, yeah, that's just That makes me feel so sad. You can still carry, man. 8-1. You're not far behind. The gold is, well, a little bit behind, but yeah, the problem is if you're behind on gold, then you definitely don't have the amount of gold you need. In this case, it's lucky that their support quit, because she doesn't really have a lot of gold. You have to subtract this amount of gold first, so 4,000 from this, and then they need to be ahead. So you can see that they're pretty far behind then, because they're already 5k gold behind. And yeah, add the 4 to that, so yeah, 9k gold behind. They need to make up for quite a bit to actually get ahead in this game. So yeah, that's because of the lack of carry potential, of course, in this game. It doesn't matter too much, but for these kind of games it is kind of sucky that you really don't have the feeling that it matters. And we will see that in the end. That here, this guy has 4,000 gold, this guy has 5,600 or 5,700 gold. So only 1,600 gold even between them, even though the other guy disconnected and got no minions. So, and yeah, well, the Asriel of course has no kills. So yeah, pretty much the same in that. Come on, red team! Oh man, Katarina dies every time to just random stuff. Not even being focused or anything, she just is in the wrong place at the wrong time. So Diana is still full health here. And is she going to be able to finish this? Because she does have that ultimate up. No, she's not going to be able to finish this. Jumps through the wall, although it was probably just as fast as not jumping through the wall, but yeah, she does get out at half health, but wow, she survived that team fight full health. That is pretty amazing. And yeah, now she does have the Rod of Ages completed. Hang on, we have Giant's Belt, Amplifying Tome. That might actually become a Rylai's Crystal Scepter, but then that needs the large rod is still there. So I don't know why she bought that, but yeah, well, maybe she wanted to go for Death Cap earlier, but decided it wasn't good, and it was probably better to not do that. Which would be rightfully so, because especially if you're not really fed in minions, which she isn't. Well, she has pretty much the highest minions in the game, but still it is, yeah, it's not like she's super fed. And again she dies. This guy, is he going to die? Because he hasn't died yet this fight. Come on, you need to die, man. You need to keep up with your own precedent. I mean, we kind of expect him to die now, right? So the enemy's just taking out this camp. Wow, that was a useless ultimate on the wrong champion. See, now we have 3 champions gathered up there. That would have been the one to ult. And are they going to? Is she going to make it out? It's going to be close. Oh, the shield is good enough. Oh yes, very nice escape there. Wow, that was really close. So yeah, once again she's going to die, yep. And yeah, indeed, Rylai's Crystal Scepter, and there goes the surrender. yeah, it appears they couldn't make it work. They are behind, so there no way that Diana could carry this. As I said, you need to subtract this 4,400 gold, and as I said here, this guy only has like 1,300 more gold. Oh, sorry, no, that's 2,300 more gold. Yeah, than this guy. So this guy made a lot of gold, even though she didn't really do anything all game. And yeah, that's just the way it works. You get a lot of passive gold in this game. And yeah, that diminishes the carry potential of your team, because everyone gets gold. Yeah, and if everyone gets gold, the difference between like someone who's doing really well and someone who's doing not so well, that difference is going to diminish, and therefore the carry potential diminishes, because 9-1 with the highest minions in the game, well, not anymore, but well, the highest minions on the team only has well, about double the gold that this guy has, who has, well, very limited amount of minions, no kills, and yeah, still he gets 6,600 gold. But yeah, well, that's the way it is. Nothing can change that except Riot. But yeah, they want their game this way, and that's fine. It's a little bit noob friendly compared to, for example, Heroes of Newerth, where you have way more carry potential. And yeah, I'm not sure which of the two I like more. I like this more because it plays nicer. So it's nicer to play this because you don't depend too much on someone being fed. Because if someone on the enemy team just gets fed because your, I don't know, bottom lane is screwing up, then you lose the game automatically. No matter if you're playing very well, you still lose the game. On the other hand, if you're always playing well, or if you're playing in the somewhat higher ELO, it's more fun and just it's better that it doesn't work like it works like right now, because then you want that carry potential because you can actually carry, and that is not the case in this game, unfortunately for those people. Anyway, that's it for now. Hope you enjoyed, and I will see you next time. GG.